everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Phil Hodges Experience. We're going to be doing another reaction video today. It's going to be called In God We Trust by Tom MacDonald featuring Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, and Nova Rockafeller. So what I know from this video so far is that this is Tom MacDonald, this is Nova, which I believe is his fiance. Could just be girlfriend, I'm not positive about that. I believe this is Adam Calhoun and this is Struggle Jennings. But here's the thing. The reason I picked this song is because the YouTube, after I watched the music video with Jelly Roll featuring Struggle Jennings, Fall in the Falls, I, in general, was not impressed with Struggle. I don't know. There was something in that song that he seemed to be lacking. He didn't have the same energy. I can't really place my finger on it, but it was just underwhelming. I don't think he personally did a good job featured in that song. Jelly Roll killed it. He was doing like rapping, he was singing, the music video was interesting, but there's just something about the Struggle I didn't really like. I didn't dislike it, it was just lacking. So when the YouTube algorithm popped this up, and I saw that he also was featured on this song with Tom MacDonald, another channel favorite, I was like, okay, I'm a reasonable man. I'm going to go ahead and give him another chance. And so we also get the bonuses of Adam Calhoun and Nova Rockafeller in the song In God We Trust. So I've never seen this song before. I don't know what it's about, although the opening line there seems fairly obvious what it's going to be about. Although I was wrong about Superman, right? Tom MacDonald Superman, I don't know. But if you like this kind of content, please leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps out me, it helps out the channel, and it allows me to grow so one day I can be interviewing people and be interviewed and stuff like that. And so with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in and see what this song is all about.
They separate.
Real fast. I know I paused it there too soon. They separate. I got you. They separate. One of the things I like a lot about Tom MacDonald's music, though, is that a lot of times it just starts. There's not really a build-up or an intro where you have to skip like 30 seconds ahead to get to the actual music part. So I do appreciate that about a lot of his songs that he puts out, particularly the music videos, because I watch and listen to a lot of those now that YouTube exists. I really don't watch Pandora anymore. Listen to Pandora anymore. And so sometimes when I'm trying to listen to music and I have to deal with like a 45-second intro of like people talking or something, it's a little annoying. So I do appreciate about that Tom MacDonald. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this over, and let's see what we have to say. He has to say.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied. It's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so
Man, and the other thing I like a lot about this is bars on bars. Like, we're only 17 seconds in, and there's just so much. I could talk for hours about just like the opening line and all the COVID stuff that he just referenced right there. So I'm gonna try and pick out like one or two bars to talk about. But otherwise, again, this would be like a 837-minute video or something like that. So I'm gonna go back a touch and see what I can pick up.
Repeating, but the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have?
Yeah, like I said, he's just hitting a home run in all of these. I agree with all of this. This is why he's essentially, I would say, an artist of the people. He is a microphone, mouthpiece, instrument, whatever you want to call it, that is the general people and how we feel and what we see. For those of us that are paying attention. Not everybody's paying attention. But for those of us that are, this guy, so Tom MacDonald, is just nailing it on the head. Like, he's just like a nailing machine. I don't know what you would call that. A hammering machine. A jackhammer, but punching in regular nails into 2x4s or something. And, overkill, like hunting a deer with a tank. Fun, but impractical.
Thought those who love the country the most will be hated on by folks who call America home. Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people.
Okay, I will make a little comment on that though. Both the parties are not equal. They're both bad, sure, but not equally bad. one is definitely worse than the other, and even though it is a pick your poison, you will have a better chance with the lesser of the two poisons, of both surviving and, say, pain threshold, how fast it kills, so forth, so on, just to stick with the metaphor.
Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
I like how Nova came in there too and get a little harmony with him, a little bit more of the singing than the rapid bars of rap. That was good. I'm gonna go back and pick up a little bit more of that because that was good. And then she obviously is gorgeous. And I like this. She had barbed wire tattoo, which is interesting. But then this is interesting with the lion's head. I wonder if she's a Leo, and with the cross, very Christian-y. I don't know their religious values, if they have any, or if they consider themselves atheists. But I'm guessing this is some sort of identifier of their religion. So in general, good job. Way to go, Christianity, I guess.
And they lying to us, don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist. You hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Where am I?
I don't know for sure what he said there, but I felt like it was I and hate. I'm pretty sure it was F hate liberals. And I'm wondering if he censored himself just for the YouTube, the song, like if he does it live, he actually says it, or if they just did that for the music video, because I've seen that before in other music videos. Go back a little bit here, a little bit more of that.
Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. The man on the news says the problem.
Yeah, there's definitely two, in the United States, the more I kind of observe, the more I kind of see this, that there are, not classes, but there are two main personality types of the United States. You have those, say, just to put it simply, you have those of the conservative and those of the Democrat tend to values. And I know you have liberals and everything else in the middle. Who cares about them? But I like to push the arguments to the most extreme, and then we can discuss the gray, so to speak. A quote that I like a lot is when people are arguing about things, a lot of times people will use the shades of gray to eliminate the colors of black and white. So I like taking my arguments and pushing them out to the black and white to get the core of whatever we believe first, and then we can discuss the gray in the middle. And so in this regard, a lot of people are basically cut from, as a line in the song, two cuts from the same cloth, but one is stronger and one is weaker. One tends to have these set of values, the other one tends to have this set of values. And so there is this cultural war right now going on, and honestly, I want my side to win, the conservatives. Kind of like it's my sport. I like politics. It's kind of like my sport. So that's one reason why I like Tom MacDonald's songs a lot, because they are, I guess the word phrasing I'll use is politically charged.
Days, land of the free, home of the brave. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and rehear that, because that was definitely Struggle Jennings, yeah. I want to give him a fair chance. I definitely like this better than when I heard him with Jelly Roll. But I want to go back and really kind of analyze his bars a little bit, and it's an improvement, but it didn't quite captivate me the way I was hoping it would. Like a strong redemption kind of thing, like a time 2 chance on like American's Got Talent or something.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
Okay, I think I kind of figured out what it is. In the first half of his section of the song, he seems to be, it's very poetry-y, where... my dog's barking, 1 second.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Okay, so like I was saying, the first half of the song, or of a struggle song, section of the song, is very poetry, where every N word basically sounds like or is the same word or similar enough word. So it's very easy poetry. The lyrics and stuff were good, but I think I got cut up on that. It was too poetry-y. But then the second half was more which I would call more like bars, where I got this insight from Eminem where you can change how you pronounce certain words, which allows you to then go on into branches that most people's mind wouldn't easily be able to make the jump to, which thus makes the song more interesting and captivating. So I definitely liked the second half of his verse more so than the first half. So he's still on the path to redemption, but I definitely like him more than I did in the Fall of the Fall with what's that guy's name? Jelly Roll.
The news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news said...
Yeah, that's definitely something that I identify with too. Is generally I want to be left alone from the government. I don't want to be told what to do or how to do it. I want to have all the options, the potentials in the world to achieve all my dreams. I don't want handouts. Depending on what it is, I'll take a handout. But in general, I do want to earn what I want to achieve in my life, and I don't want to take any money from the government and stuff if I can avoid it. In fact, I didn't take any money from the COVID. I submitted no COVID money. Everyone else felt that. I did not receive a single penny of it, as an example of what I'm talking about.
The problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah, that was a good song. I like that. I liked how each one of them kind of had like their own verse with the Nova Rockafeller, who does an amazing job in these videos, by the way. She's the video editor. How she was able to come in and kind of harmonize with everybody else, and was a very good bridge, is what I'm going to call it, between all the different verses. And they didn't shake anything up and have her sing "Girl" while the rest of them said "boy" or something like that. Like just, especially since I know Tom MacDonald's from Canada. So coming here and continuing to praise America and saying that's the greatest nation on the earth in history of the earth, which it is. Again, five stars. Love this guy. Love what he does, what his messaging is, and things like that. And I hope he continues to feature other people on the songs. And so if you know any good songs where it's Tom MacDonald and he's either featured or is featuring somebody, please leave a comment. Drop that down below. I love finding out about new artists through artists that I am familiar with. So please don't forget to subscribe, because it's going to support me and support the channel and help me get out there to maybe one day I can interview some of these people and or be interviewed. And with that, this is Phil. We'll see you in the future.